Excited to talk about our two linebackers, both coming mid-year. First one, Emmanuel Taylor from Virginia Beach, goes to Green Run High School. They're still playing undefeated in the playoffs, so he's excited for this week's game. Green Run, they do a great job. Head coach down there, Brandon Williams, and a couple other coaches on staff have done a great job treating me well. Actually met Emmanuel, goes by Manny. Met him down there when I was visiting Jordan in his recruitment. So met him when he was younger and liked his length. He had big hands, good serious demeanor about him, and kept tracking him, playing with some wide receiver when he was a younger prospect, and then grew into a linebacker, and he's been a really productive player. He's come up to see us in spring ball, had a chance to come for the official visit, met his father, Phil, who does, instilled toughness in him and a work ethic, great guy. Then had a chance to watch Manny play this year in a nice rainy game down there in Virginia. The wind was blowing like crazy. It's good to see his toughness show up. I mean, he's in the backfield, one of the first guys down the field on punt and kickoff. Just plays hard, so I think he fits, the mentality we want, the length, the speed, the aggressiveness. And so really excited about Manny Taylor, what he brings to the table. The next linebacker, Justin Thompson. Coach Lamar did a great job cultivating that relationship, getting him up for spring. And Justin's an awesome young man. He's brought his parents up here, Tim and Maria, great people. And just really impressed with how, detailed and disciplined this guy is. I mean, he has his nutrition planned out, his workout routine. Got a chance to watch him work out with Coach Lamar there in spring, and he's chiseled, changed directions well, was a good vocal leader. So all the things you want from the intangible standpoint. And then he's a great kid and he plays good football. He's got length, he's got speed. You see a versatility of skills with him as far as being able to blitz, also stop the run, cover in space. So like his makeup, and excited about Justin. So I think we got two great ones. Excited about their length and speed and agility in both of them, and great young men.
Questions, please.
I think Taylor played wide receiver as well. How do players play both sides of the ball? What is the translation between like wide receiver and linebacker? How do they mesh really well in terms of like which side you choose to pick? I think Jordan Bass also played wide receiver in high school, so I was just curious about that relationship.
Yeah, as a linebacker coach, I love to see versatility of skills. I think it translates into ball skills on defense specifically, but also there's a lot of transferable skills. Change of direction, you know what I mean, and being able to run and get away from people. Coach Narduzzi taught me a long time ago, we want our linebackers to be just like the running back, find the holes and go make tackles in the same space that guy's trying to make the play. And so we love those guys that have that offensive skill set. And this year he's played more defense. I think he gets in there a little bit on offense, but he's a defensive guy.
How important is it to have both your guys enrolled early and get the chance to work with them early on?
It's huge. I think it's a huge learning curve to come in. And Coach Bates does a great job with all of us on defense, making sure we continue to teach those guys. We pride ourselves on development, and when those guys get here in January, they have such a jump start on somebody coming in June. Ability to dive right in, see all the season cut-ups, learn with the guys, do spring balls, another summer install, and mentally, physically, the strength, get with the weight room and get with our nutritionists. All this stuff's a huge leg up for their ability to come in and have an immediate impact.
Do you see either of them having a similar path as, say, Braylon or Rasheem, who both obviously made big contributions on defense this year in their second year?
In their second year?
Yeah, no, I'm saying Rasheem and Braylon had
Yep.
big contributions in their second year here. Do you see these guys on a similar path?
Time will tell, but obviously I like their skill set, and I think they have the ability to come in here and prove themselves. But yeah, you talk about Rasheem. I mean, as a freshman, right, he had a hand on 3 punts, and so he flashed there, and so you hope these young guys can come in and contribute in some way and help change the game. So I mean, yeah, I think they have that ability.
When I look at Emmanuel Taylor's tape on offense, I just noticed how many times he just caught the ball and would just run through people. It looked like he looked for it. How excited when you see that as a defensive coach, you know you're getting that on the opposite side. How does that add to your excitement to get a guy like that in your room?
No, that's huge. I think some dogs bite, some never do. I think Manny's a guy that he likes that. You know what I mean? He wants that aggressiveness. Like you said, you saw with the ball in his hands, he's going to run through the smoke. The same thing on defense, run through a blocker's face and going to make a tackle, right? We want that. We want that aggressiveness, and guys that go make plays. Pride ourselves on being aggressive.
You see these guys as both outside or potential play middle linebacker for either one?
Yeah, I think Manny would be more of a star, maybe some money, and then Justin would be the money, more Mike type guy.
else from Coach?
Thanks.